What's up, Internet, and welcome to episode number 5 of the Professor Layton in the Curious Village Let's Play. In the last episode, we searched more for Raymond and figured out that in order to progress in the game, we need to solve 30 puzzles, and we've solved 20. So we need to essentially sit here and grind puzzles in the House of Puzzles for this episode to do this, which is terrifying. Just, come on. Give me some puzzles. I want some puzzles. But yes, so we need to make sure that we grind up to 10 puzzles in this episode before we can actually properly progress, which is a bit scary, as puzzles aren't necessarily our forte in this game. We did in the last episode have to use our first forfeit, which isn't great. Here are two shapes, one large each. Dipping your final ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw. So with that in mind, how many times is depicted by the shape from the left? Okay. How many times do you have to dip your ink in order to... So that's made up of 36 triangles. Ooh, because it's not quite as easy as... Draw 4 little triangles. So immediately the idea is... It's 9. So we'll input that just to make sure it's not like just a really simple trick puzzle.
That should do it.
Don't want me to do 36 divided by... Yeah, okay. Cool.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Enough ink to draw 4 little triangles. It's made of 36 triangles. What? Each is made up of little triangles. Gives you what to draw 4 little triangles. Draw the shape on the right that's made of 36. One, two, wait. So if we assume that's okay, so then they can draw 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 3 triangles, 4 triangles. So that's 2 moves. That's 3 moves. So that's a 4th. Okay. That's 4 moves. Okay, that's 5 moves. That is 1, 2, 3, 6 moves. 7 moves. 8 moves. So it should be 9 moves. Maybe 8. We'll give 8 a go.
That should do it.
No. It's not 8. Why isn't it 8? I don't get why it isn't 8.
I'm ashamed.
Enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, and the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles. Maybe that's a guess. Maybe 36 is a guess. Let's guess 36. I have a reasoning behind it that I'll reveal if I'm right. I'm not right. Oh well. Okay, you don't get to hear my reasoning for guessing 36 then.
I thought wrong.
The shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles. Okay, let's think about this. Okay. Gives you enough ink. Gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles. How many times do you have to dip your pen in ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Wait, what? Okay. 4, 8. Wait, okay. 8. I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing fingers. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Okay, so it has to be... Why isn't it 9? You have to dip your ink. Maybe 7. Why not? Let's just keep guessing numbers until we get it right. We'll get there eventually.
That should do it.
How is it 7?
Every puzzle has an answer.
Oh. I get what it means. I get what it means. Okay. Right, I understand. I understand that. Hopefully you guys understand that. We'll go to we'll do more puzzles now. Right, puzzle number 3, officially. So hopefully this one's a bit easy. The first these 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. It's C. Is it? I have no idea. It's C. We have 4 chances to get this right. We're going to keep guessing. It's not C.
Oh,
Also, I wonder what the hint is.
how embarrassing.
Oh, it's just look at things again. That's helpful. Okay, maybe it's 2. No, it can't be. It can't. It's no way it's B. But the length of each brim. There's brim and height there. This. We'll guess A. If it's not A, it's D. If it's not D, it's B. But there we go. Okay. Second try lucky, as always.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Cool. Okay. There are dozens. So it's just an optical illusion. Cheers, Professor Layton, for the literal optical illusion. What's the lowest number out of here? Let's go for 17. Why not? Give it a go. 5 card shuffle. Hey, cards are kind of my forte. I used to be a magician. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? Rotated. Okay, so that one is so A and B are rotated. It says C, isn't it? Wait. No, it's D. It's D. D. I'm pretty sure it's D. I'm pretty sure it's D.
How does this sound?
Cool. Cool.
I did it! Yes!
Cool. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. We love to see it. 23 solved. Okay, let's change this up. See what else we can get. 18 seems to be the lowest. We'll get 18. Of Dust and Dustpan. That sounds like my Tinder bio. I'm just kidding. I don't have a Tinder. You never know, though. As you can see, we've got here is some trash in a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash? No? No, it's too far.
There we go.
It's too close. Yeah, okay, wait, let's try again,
Frankly,
I quite like these puzzles, to be fair. Wait, so this is definitely going to be a perspective thing. Okay, so immediately, if we move this, if you move 2 matchsticks, wait. What if no, this is probably wrong. That's probably wrong, but we can give it a try.
There we go.
No, it is wrong. Okay, that's fine.
Frankly,
Too bad. Just move that one and that one right there. What? That's not a hint. That is not a hint. That is just words put in a random order. dustpan is holding the trash. What about that? Let's try that. I think that's 2 moves in. That is in. Perfect. I wonder how it figures that out, that we actually did, that we did something like that. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. Layton can have the hand-woven rug. That definitely screams Professor Layton. I don't know what that means, to be honest. Screams Professor Layton. Definitely means something, though. 20. Why not? Unfriendly neighbors. Oh my god, I remember this one. I remember this one. Yes. Oh no, this one's hell. This one is hell. I wonder what the hint is that we can get. The path between the B blocks is a straight line. D goes around to the north. That's good to know. So what? D goes something like this. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And this still draws us to C being the difficult one. Okay, well we know that B is like that, and we know that D is probably like this. So then we can assume C is something like this. In which case A is blocked off by C. Okay. Okay. How do we maneuver C so that it's not blocking off? Wait. I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. Look at me go. What's Discord popping off about? Ooh. Whoa. That is so many Discord notifications. Sorry, I'm just Mr. Popular. What can I say? But okay. Now these guys don't even have to look at each other. Woo! Perfect. Okay. There's another puzzle down. Where's 21? I saw that earlier, and that feels... Okay, 21. Cool. Let's hop. We only have to do 5 more, and then we can advance in the story. The grindy episode this is, of course. Pill prescription. Man has been prescribed 10 pills starting today. You must take 1 pill a day because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, you must take them in a specific order. Since all the pills are the same, the man decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take it in. How many pills do you have to number if you want to keep track of the order? 9. He has to number 9. Right? I'm right?
That should do it.
What?
I suppose I thought wrong.
Well, if he is the pill that he needs to have first. So, since you must take 1 pill a day, but because the concentration of the medicine is different each pill, you must take them in a specific order. Okay. Maybe 8. Because if he eats the first one first, and then the last one he doesn't even number. Perfect. Genius.
Is the key to success.
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. See, bros, we are the puzzle king. I am the puzzle king. 23. Juice pitchers. That sounds like a baseball team. Baseball isn't a thing in the UK for those who don't know. Like, I've never seen a game of baseball in my life aside from like The Simpsons. Here we have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice, an empty 5-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 8 quarts of juice so that both the 5-quart pitcher and the 8-quart pitcher are holding each exactly 4 quarts. Okay. Touch a pitcher to move it. Isn't... Oh. I see what the crack is. I see what the crack is. So that's 5. Wait. Okay. Right. Let's think about this logically. Fill that. Fill that. Fill that. No. Fill that. Fill that. No, we're back to square one. Okay, fill this. 5, 3. 3. 5. 3. 3. 3. Okay. 5. So that's 3. 5. What am I doing? I'm just doing the same thing over and over until something changes. Is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, but with the expectation that something will change? We just need one of them to become 4. Okay. 5. 3. 6. Yes. So this is now 3. Okay. So we now have 3 and 5. Now we're back to 2 and 3. Now that is 6. That is 2. This now is 2. This now is 5. That has 4. Boom! Genius! 27 moves!
Here's my answer.
Perfect! Okay. Nailed it.
Thinking is the key to success.
See, if you just keep doing it, you'll eventually find a solution. Okay. That brings us to 27. Okay. What's the next lowest we can find? Ooh, I saw 24. Let's do 24. 24. Okay. Milk pitchers. Sounds like my kind of challenge. Oh my god, no, it's the same thing, but different. The pitchers in your task is to divide so that the 7-quart pitcher and the 10-quart pitcher are holding exactly 5 quarts. See, I wish I could remember how I did the last one. Okay. So 4, 3, 3. 6. Okay. So that's 2. That's now 3. This is now 4. So we have 6 and we have 4. That's not what I'm gonna do. Okay, we might as well restart. Just so it looks cool, like we have less moves or something like that. Something along those lines. 3. Okay, 7. 3. Fill that all the way up. 7, 6. No, I want to put that in that. I want to put that in that. So this is now on 3. Okay. This one feels harder. I'm not sure how, but this one does definitely has the air of feeling harder to it. 9 and 1. Let's put the 1 in here. Let's fill that up. So that's 3. Okay. That is 3. I'm going to make it so there are 2 now in this mug. How do we do that? One. Oh, we're back at square one. Okay, I'm gonna... No, we don't have any hint coins. Oh, God. Let's try a different one. Let's try a different one. Let's try... This is fine. Let's try a different one. We only need to be able to solve 3 of them. 29? Let's give it a go. 5 suspects? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a quick go. Okay, the 5 suspects are called into police quarters for questioning the following statements. 1 of the 5 of us is lying. 2 of the 5 of us is lying. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to what they say. Out of the 4 or 5 of us, 4 are lying. All 4 or 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. Okay. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? How much do I want to do this puzzle, and how much do I want to get the puzzle reward? So I'm not going to be honest, reading this, my mind is melting. Okay, we'll try and figure it out, and we'll see. So, 1 of the 5 of us is lying. So we know for certain 1 of the 5 of us are lying, unless... What if... all of them are telling the truth? What if the answer's 0?
Luke, here's my answer.
It's not. The answer's not 0.
Ah, I suppose I thought wrong.
Look for inconsistencies between the statements. Okay, I feel there's one we can immediately eliminate. So don't listen to a word they say. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. So I feel like we can assume D is telling the truth. And then that must mean that E is not, so E is a liar. Well, if we assume D is telling the truth, then surely 4 of them are liars. Right?
Luke, here's my answer.
No, so...
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
In that case, okay, I'm curious if it's, maybe 3. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. 1 of the 5 of us is lying. 2 of the 5 of... All 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. What does it mean, inconsistency between the statements? Get your Wait, we'll just guess 5, just in case. Previous guess 0. Now we're guessing 5. No, okay. So it's 3, 2, or 1.
Oh, how embarrassing.
What if it's 2? Why not? What if it's 2? Random guess 2? What do we think? Random guess 2?
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay. It's impressive how much we actively don't get this. 3. It has to be 3. I am the puzzle king.
There we go.
So it's 1.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
So it's 1. The answer's 1. So it's worth a lot of picarettes for something that could be... That's...
That should do it.
I did not mean to do that. Sorry, nope. No, sir. No, sir.
I suppose
I did not mean to do that. Okay. By the way, in just case you're curious, my mic is actually, it's still here. The audio is probably a bit quieter than last time. I don't know, because it's not quite, like, right up to my face. I might move it a bit. See how this sounds. Nah, but, I don't know, because often it's slightly out of shot. And, like, but it's still there. Okay. 1. Okay. I don't know, I'll see, like, in post how this sounds compared to the others. I realized I had this for the last episode. I had, like, this thing here, but I just didn't notice to say anything. It's 1. Okay. I probably should have read the description, because it actually probably would have been pretty interesting. 31. Let's guess that. Racetrack riddle? Sounds like my kind of deal. Everyone knows I love a good racetrack riddle. Okay. The distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Horse A, 2 laps. Horse B, 3 laps. Horse C, 4 laps. The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Okay. Right. So, this one I actually quite like. 2 laps a minute. Okay. So we're just looking at multiples. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I know, this is riveting content watching someone just say their 2 times multiplication table. So, okay, what if we just do 2 times 3 times 4? Which is 6 times 4 is 24. So the guess is 24 minutes. Might be 12, actually.
That should do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 12. Yeah, it'll be 12.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
My guess is 12. Okay, 12. What on earth? 1, 2, 12. Right, let's give this a go.
That should do it.
What?
Ah, I suppose I thought wrong.
Okay. So I'm dumb. We knew this, but good to get it confirmed, I guess. Right, so how many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Run around the racetrack in 1 minute. Surely it's just 1 minute. Yeah, because they'll all be finished at the end of 1 minute. So surely it'll just be 1 minute.
That should do it.
Because none of them are decimals. Boom! First try.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, in 1 minute. Yeah, okay. It's a riddle. I should have known. It's a riddle. It's not like a maths problem. Thing is, I keep thinking some of these puzzles as maths problems, which is my issue. Okay. I know, I have a lot of them, but that is one of the... So this should be the last puzzle we need to solve. Too many mice. Mice are famous for their ability to multiply at breakneck speeds. This type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Baby mice maturing can give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? Okay, give birth once a month, birthing 12. Baby mice maturing can give birth 2 months after they are born. Okay, I see. 12 babies each time. So immediately, again, I'm looking at this like a maths problem, but this one screams maths problem, so I'm assuming it's a maths problem. 12 times 10, so we're looking currently at 120 mice. 120 baby mice, but then each of those, so 2 months, so we're only looking at 8 times 12, which is 96. 96 times 12. Yes. 96 times 12. In addition. Can we just input? I'm curious to see what.
Well, here's my guess.
What?
I did it! Yes!
Okay. Yeah. I'm the puzzle king. What can I say? I'm a genius. Didn't want to talk to you. Please don't give me a puzzle. No? Okay, good. Right, well, this is where we'll end the episode off then. Well, I'll head to the cafe just to, you know, really cement where we are at. Okay. But in the next episode, we will finish off at the cafe and do more stuff here. Obviously, this episode was a bit different, as it was mostly just a grindy episode, sitting here doing puzzles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, but for now, you know, make sure you stay calm, have fun, keep hydrated and all that jazz. Peace out, and cheers.